In the words of the 9mm.
A very warm welcome once again to the Euro Beach Soccer League 2010, and this time we find ourselves in Marseille. It's Friday 25th of June and we have the two divisions here in Marseille. France, starting off with the fixtures day one, Belarus, Hungary from the B division, later Portugal, Poland and France against Spain. They're the fixtures through to day three, and we start off with Belarus, Hungary. A superb atmosphere. It's 27 degrees here in Marseille for this D group game, Belarus against Hungary. And well, the stands not quite filling up yet under this midday sun as the teams come out for the kickoff. And starting straight away on the attack, it's Hungary. Playing for Belarus from the start, Ilyin, Bogachuk, Shaviva, Hajduk and Mieleshka. And for Hungary, Shuks in goal, Forgax, Badalik, Ugi and Simonyi. And a tremendous shot there very early on, just 4 minutes gone in the first period, and Bogachuk, the captain of the Belarus team, just flipping that one up nicely, catching the volley superbly, and Shuks, the veteran keeper, with no chance. 1-0 to Belarus. It's headed out there from Bogachuk, and very close indeed to the second. And finally on the rebound, squeezed in there by Ilyin, and unfortunate there for Shuks. He did well to get down to stop the first one. Taking a nasty bounce, came off the bar, and the quickest to respond, Ilyin. A surprise result, Belarus 2 goals up against Hungary, who managed to pull one back just 11 seconds later. Simonyi, the veteran, before being replaced. Excellent work, a typical beach soccer goal that, and pulling one back for Hungary. Just a few seconds later, you've got to be very careful in beach football from the kickoff, as plenty of strategies are ready. And there's Belkis making it 2-2 just under a minute after Hungary got the first, and the pressure from Hungary would in fact build up further. That's Ilyin in the second period, putting them 3-2 up. And here in the third period now, with the score standing at 5-all, the final results there. Goals from Bogachuk, Bien, Simonyi, and now in the extra period, there's a goal for Hungary to put them 6-5 up. Simonyi once again, so often the veteran, helping out his national side, and an unstoppable left footer into the top corner. And finally, the whistle goes at the end of extra time. Belarus 5, Hungary 8. Thrills, spills and goals guaranteed. Thrills, spills, goals guaranteed in the European Beach Soccer League here in Marseille, the 2010 league, and 27 degrees now in the afternoon. The game from Division A, the first really exciting clash of this tournament, and it's Portugal, Spain. Playing for Portugal, Coimbra in goal, Jordan, Neves, Novo and João Carlos. And it's Spain, however, who go ahead through Jorge with just 3 minutes of the opening period left. Spain starting off with Beiro in goal, Juanma, Nico, Chan and Jorge. As you know, no limit to the substitutions in the Euro Beach Soccer League. Good stop there from the Spanish keeper, Beiro. Portuguese with plenty of support there. And, well, a good opportunity there in the second period. Still holding on though, Spain, and they go further ahead as Jorge gets his second, taking advantage of a slip-up in the Portuguese defence. And Jorge, well, certainly just taking that ball there off Tavares, and the Portuguese defender won't be happy with that. Failing to hold it there, the keeper Beiro, and Portugal pull one back through Jordan. You can see flicks it up nicely. And in fact it's Valero, the keeper, who can't hold it. He came on as a substitute in the second period. And there's Spain claiming it's over the line. It is now. And Miguel Beiro, the number 2, putting Spain 4-1 up just at the beginning of the third period. Portugal will pull one back with that spectacular strike by Tavares. 6 minutes still to go, and the score 2-4. It was looking very easy for Spain, but Tavares' goal there giving the Portuguese some hope against their neighbours. A superb strike fading away from the stretched arms of Roberto Valero. So this stage, 4-2 to Spain, and from the off, slamming against the woodwork there, that opportunity from Pajon, but Spain with the Portuguese pushing forward, starting to find space at the back, and that's Jorge, making it 5-2 with 4 minutes to go in the last period. 3 12-minute periods, remember, in the Euro Beach Soccer League. And Spain taking full advantage of the rather desperate Portuguese attack. There's Marco going close. 3 minutes to go now. And an opportunity here for Marco. He gets the rebound, putting it past Roberto Valero and pulling another back for Portugal. 3-5, but just under 3 minutes to go. The Portuguese were going to have to go all out. And as we say, watch out for strategy moves from the kickoff. Flicked up by Beiro, and Juanma smashing it past Coimbra for the decisive 6th goal for Spain. And the final result of this one, Portugal 3, Spain 6, and that's exactly what coaches try and teach their teams to defend against. Portuguese would try their strategy from the off. Nieves struggling but holding on to the ball, gets a decent cross in, flicked back by Marco but into the hands of Valero. And by this time, with just seconds left, the klaxon goes. Spain running out, convincing winners 6-3 over their neighbours Portugal. Jorge with the first hat-trick of this Euro Beach Soccer League, Marseille 2010. Well, the temperature creeping up even higher, 28 degrees for the second game in Division A on the Friday. Poland against France. Poland starting off with Zicki, Ziober, Kubiak, Walewski and Slowinski. France coached by the mythical Eric Cantona, Hamel, Fayos, Basquiat, Francois and Sciortino. No limit to substitutions, remember. We're 4 minutes into the opening period here. And it's Poland who go one up. Piecznik putting the ball past Hamel. And giving him no chance. Somewhat surprising start. Great work, though, from Janoswick, setting up Peachnik to make it 1-0 to the Poles. Still in the first period, a minute and a half to go. Poland pushing forward. And it's Zlober surprising the keeper there. I'm not sure if he intended that as a shot or a cross to the far post. Either way, 2-0 to Poland, and France in trouble. Just getting it with the outside of his right foot. And the keeper, well, he won't be happy with that. Hamel won't be too happy seeing the replay there. So it's 2-0 to Poland. Still in the first period. Doing well to get down there. The keeper Slowinski taking a bit of a knock in the process. In the second period now, France get one back through Francois. 3 minutes into period 2. 3 periods of 12 minutes, remember. And Francois taking advantage there of some good work by Sciortino, who pulled 3 Polish defenders with him. And Francois making it 2-1. Poland went 3-1 up, however, with Zicki goal in the second period. We're now in the third period, with France fighting hard to get back into this game. This is Francois. Good cross. And finally, one of the silliest goals you're going to see in this tournament, I think. Slowinski couldn't get down there to stop Francois. And France right back in it with still plenty of time to go. 3-2. Poles will try from the kick-off. Getting a good hand to that Hamel. And just pushing it wide. Cantona there, shouting out instructions from the sideline, but his French team struggling. Francois with a shot. It's blocked by Slowinski. Good game in goal from the big Polish keeper. Slowinski's throw out. And finding straight away Ziober. He just couldn't quite turn it past Hammer. The French would go all out in the closing seconds. But there goes the klaxon. Just about to go. And the Poles celebrate a surprise win. Cantona disappointed. Poland 3, France 2. And that's, as I say, the shocker of day 1 of the Eurobeat Soccer League 2010 Marseille. So after day 1, Spain and Poland on top with 3 points. And Hungary picking up the 3 points. England still to play in Division B. Day 2 of the Eurobeat Soccer League 2010 in Marseille. The temperature soaring to 31 degrees. What a sight that is. The big wheel in Marseille on the beach. England's first game in Division B against Hungary. And may well suffer from the heat, this English side. It's 4 degrees higher than it was during the first game yesterday. England lining up with Granger, Black, O'Callaghan, Bowes and Evans. Hungary with Schuks in goal, Forgax, Badalik, Uji and Simoni. It's a great start for Hungary in the opening minute as Uji puts them 1-0 up. Poor defence from the England side. Good chance there though by Evans, blocked by Schuks. And Hungary dominating. This is Simoni with a shot, surprising Granger. And what a tremendous start for the Hungarians. Not even 3 minutes gone and they're 2-0 up in the opening period. Simoni immediately rested after that. The heat sapping the energy of these players. Abel under pressure from Funel there. This time it's a good stop from Granger, the captain and keeper. Simoni back on again for Hungary with 7 minutes to go. And an unstoppable shot 3-0 to Hungary. And England don't know what's hit them in these opening 6 minutes of the Division B game. England against Hungary here on day 2 in Marseille Euro Beach Soccer League. Thrills, spills and goals guaranteed. And in this case, guaranteed to be picked out of the back of the English net by the captain, Granger. Hungary now playing delightful one-touch football. This time it's a great stop from the keeper. But that's lovely beach soccer from the Hungarians. They will continue to turn the screws on the England side. And how about that for a tremendous attempt there from Simoni again. Well, worse news was to come in period 2 in the opening seconds, as it's that man Simoni once again getting his hat-trick and putting Hungary 4-0 up. England getting caught on the hop once again from the off. The numerous English fans in the grandstands pretty disappointed. Another good save there from Shooks. The throw quickly taken up for it. It's Bowes and finally Evans getting a consolation goal for England, pulling one back, still halfway through period 2, and doing very well indeed there, Evans, to turn it past Shooks. 4-1. But despite England's attempts, they would find it impossible to catch up the Hungarians. 2 minutes to go, however. Funnel from the spot pulls another one back. 4-2 to England. To Hungary. It does look at this stage as though England might have a chance to get themselves back into it. But I think it's fair to say that the third period in these beach soccer games really does sap the energy. And with the heat over 30 degrees centigrade, the English players just didn't have the necessary energy. And finally, in fact, halfway through the closing period, it's Uji who makes it 5-2 to Hungary. And, well, good attempt there by Kerr. But as the klaxon goes, England have been thoroughly beaten 5-2 by Hungary. No wonder the Hungarians are delighted. And, well, England will have to play tomorrow to try and get off that bottom spot. It's day 2 in the Euro Beach Soccer League Marseille. Portugal, Poland in Division A. Poland, of course, having started off so well. Portugal getting on the wrong side of a defeat by Spain. And here it is, straight away, Portugal from the off, putting pressure on the Poles. This is Coimbra with a long throw out and a rather fortunate goal that may be given to Marco. But whether he actually got the final touch or not, if he did, he didn't know too much about it. Doesn't touch it there, and a back healer. Either that's very, very confident beach soccer or a little bit of good fortune for the Portuguese. Poland right back into it, though, just over a minute later. Saganowski getting the equaliser in the final minute of the opening period. And a very tight game indeed. Throw coming in from Ziober, failing to get to it Marco, and taking full advantage Saganowski. Period 2 now, and well, that's the set piece that we talk about so often. Disappointment for Coimbra there on the line, and Saganowski gets his second, and Poland's second. 2-1, flicked up nicely by Ziober, who gets his second assist of the game. That's Ziober once more, trying an overhead kick. A typical move in beach soccer. And, well, Portugal would find themselves at 3-3 in the second period. Fine save there from Wojcicki. As Portugal going all out for the win. Wojcicki once again. In fact, by that time it's Slowinski. Free kick for Poland. It's Walisic, prevented from scoring there by João Carlos. Plenty of chances at both ends. There's an opportunity there for Neves, just going wide. Seconds ticking away. Just a minute to go. A tremendous effort there. Blocked on the near post by Marco. A tremendous attempt. A great strike from Saganovski. Once again, Slawinski doing well, the Polish keeper. Desperately trying to get a shot right on the klaxon there. Zioba. Oh, now we're in extra time. Good save there from João Carlos. From Slawinski, I should say. The other end. Great attempt there from Saganovski. Probably, to my mind, the player of the game. And on the klaxon, well, still no score in extra time by this time. The players are, of course, absolutely shattered. Referee Peter Herbali from Hungary with the toss for the penalty shootout. And there's the first goal coming from Saganovski. And so all the pressure now on Neves. Hits the post. In fact, I should have said Novo. And no doubt about the result. As you can see, tremendous disappointment for the Portuguese players after pulling back from 3-2 down. They got the equaliser just to lose at the end of the day on the penalty shootout. But good attitude between the two groups of players at the end. Poland take the points. Well, the second game of the Saturday, France against Spain. And, well, this a tremendous battle. Spain pulling through against Portugal yesterday. And France desperately needing to pull back some points and start climbing up the table. It's Division A. Spain certainly fancying their chances. The Spanish starting lineup: Valero, Beiro, Juanma Pajon and Jorge. For France, Hamel de Vaux, Basquiat, Francois and Sciortini. On the ball, Basquiat losing out there. The stands filling up. A lot of support for the local side. But that's a good through ball. And a good attempt there from Pajon, forcing a fine save from Hamel. Spain with their support too, halfway through the opening period. And good stop there from Roberto Valero. Valero with a little long throw out and a superb reflex save from the French keeper there, preventing Juanma from putting Spain ahead. And in fact, it's France who go ahead. Mendy with 2 minutes 19 seconds still on the clock in the first period. Cantona delighted with that. Very tough opening period. Mendy there just finding space that Jose Carlos left him. Images now from the second period. Sciortini losing the ball. And Miguel Beiro making no mistake with the equaliser. And in such a tight, strategic, tactical game as this one, you've got to take advantage of every mistake. And there, Miguel Beiro gives Hamel no chance. Nice combination there between Francois and Mendy. And in the end, Basquiat it was who went close with the shot. Again, perhaps there Mendy failing to control it. It's picked up by Agnon. He flicks it up. Can't get the shot in the end. But he takes full advantage of a rather weak back pass from Basquiat. And Agnon puts Spain ahead 2-1. 2 minutes to go in period 2. And it's just a dangerous back pass there from Basquiat. Mendy can't get to it. Agnon can. 2-1. Just a minute later, it's a throw-in, corner rather, from Spain, and right in. Simon makes it 3-1. I'm not sure whether Hamel actually saw that. Superbly taken corner. In fact, it's Mate, the substitute keeper, who Cantona has brought on, completely fooled by the flight of that, and Spain taking full advantage. 3-1. Into the third period now. A superb stop there from Hamil. Good defensive work from Spain. That's Juanma with the block, but finally forcing his way through Mendy, and it's Sciortino who pulls one back. Sciortino getting Cantona off his seat, but most of the credit for that goal comes from Basquiat there. And despite the desperate attempt from the keeper, Sciortino pulling it back, and there was a good chance. You could hear the crowd up for that, and from the rebound, a rather silly goal, Sciortino taking advantage, and it's 3-3. The Spanish side tremendously disappointed with that, and really so, of course, is Roberto Valero, the Spanish captain and keeper. Cantona looking nervous on the sidelines. Still in the third period, just a minute to go now. Still 3-3. But now 4-3, and it's Jorge putting it past Hamil. A tremendous strike. Hamil got his hand to it. Just unable to keep it out. And 4-3 with under a minute to go. We're down now to seconds. And the equaliser from Mendy. And you can't get any tighter than that. 3 seconds before the klaxon. And the corner just getting a fingertip to it. Roberto Valero and Mendy confidently heading it into the back of the net for an equaliser. Extra time. Flicked up by Beiro. And the shot from Jorge, but not enough. And they go to extra time. Tremendous disappointment for the Spanish side. It's a good steal there, though, from Juanma. And just putting it past Hamil, it's Jorge. 4-3 to Spain. 5-4, I should say, in extra time. And the French, absolutely a hammer blow for them. It's a lovely turn from Jorge. And just sliding it past the despairing dive of the keeper. 5-4 in stoppage time. Still 2 minutes to go. But as I say, by this stage, the legs are heavy. The sand feels about half a metre deep. Desperate dive to smother the ball there from Roberto Valero. The klaxon goes. Spain take the 3 points. Cantona, 0 points. And disappointment for the home side. So there's the final score. 2 late goals from Jorge doing the business there for Spain. So the position after day 2, Spain and Poland with 6 points each at the top. Hungary with 6 points, England and Belarus both still to break the 0. The Euro Beach Soccer League event 2010 in Marseille. Day 3, Sunday, June 27th, 31 degrees centigrade. As we look at the big wheel there on the southern coast of France. Marseille, the home for this 3-day tournament. We're going to start with a Division B game. Belarus against England. England seem to be getting the hottest weather for their games and suffering certainly in the opening match of theirs. These two sides, of course, both without a win and both determined to break the duck. But, well, it's England who start looking the more aggressive. Kerr there facing up to Alashkevic. Schweiber, the Belarus keeper. Hard-fought opening period. Shading past the far post of Granger there, that free kick. In the second period now. Granger doing very well and somehow failing to turn it in there. Hajduk, when he had everything going for him. Still no goals. We're halfway through the second period. Kerr there doing very well and finding O'Rourke, who somehow turns it past the keeper. 1-0 to England. O'Rourke with a very limited angle indeed there. Fed nicely, as I say, by Kerr. And just turning it past Schweiber. 1-0. Good work from Kerr. And just sneaking in there, O'Rourke. England go ahead. And will try to extend their lead in the next attack. Change of keeper for England. And Brishtsell gets the equaliser for Belarus with 3.5 minutes of period 2 still to go from the direct free kick. And well, Webb, not the best of starts for him. Great stop there though by Granger, who's back on as period 3 begins. Belarus putting some tremendous pressure on the England side. Granger going down to try and stop that shot from Zecho, but failing to get to it. Fortunately for him, it just went wide. There he sticks a hand out to prevent Britchstel from putting Belarus ahead. Tremendous attempt there from Funnell. Another free kick from Belarus, just wide of Granger's post. And it seemed as though nobody was going to be able to break the deadlock until just under 2 minutes to go. Evans makes it 2-1 with that dead ball kick. Nothing that the keeper, Alyashkevich, could do about that. And Evans, with just, as I say, under 2 minutes to go, allows England to get their noses in front. Belarus putting everything into it. A loose ball down to Evans. Once again, he turns it past the keeper. 3-1 to go, less than a minute. And Evans, well, a minute of glory for him. As I say, suffering so much in the heat, both these sides. And finally, it's just that little bit of freshness of Evans, perhaps, which made the difference. That was an unstoppable one. Belarus continued going all out. Here's Zechko doing well to get the ball across. Granger can't hold it. Down goes Hajduk. Referee Duarte points to the spot. And it's a great stop by the reserve keeper Webb, who'd just been brought on for the penalty there. Good work from Terence Bowes, the English coach. The klaxon goes. England have got their 3 points. Belarus played 2, lost 2, showing a lot of fighting spirit. And they'll be continuing in Division B without a doubt. 3-1 to England.
In the words of the Brad Millimeter.
Well, the temperature still in the 30s as Spain play Poland. And of course, it's the big game. Both sides with 6 points. This one could decide who will take this particular 3-day tournament in the Eurobeach Soccer League. And as I say, this it really is the game that everybody anxious to see. Thrill spills and goals galore guaranteed in this Eurobeach Soccer League. Spain playing in their second strip of all blue, Poland in white. Bayro gets it started. And, well, the initial tactic from Spain not working. But as I say, from the kick-off, plenty of goals scored. Going down to try and see that round the corner, the Polish keeper Slowinski. It's a weak ball out, intercepted well by Juanma. He takes it past Wadzicki. And Juanma, a superb goal. There's an uncanny physical resemblance to a member of the Spanish national football side, Capdevila, and it's Juanma who steals that and makes the goal himself. And there's a tremendous strike from Nico. Goal given. Still in the opening half of period 1 of Spain, 2-0 up. And a great start for the team coached by Joaquin Alonso. Great strike there from Nico. Good pass to him from Agnon. This is Pajon on the ball. And great stop there from Slawinski, who just got a fingertip to it. In the second period now. Very nearly scoring Roberto Valero, the Spanish keeper. Slawinski just turning it around the post. And there, 3-0. Agnon scored a great goal in yesterday's game against Eric Cantona's France. Now in period 2, with 7 minutes to go in this second of the three 12-minute periods. Well, it's a great volley. Maybe slightly lax defending there by Vidziki, but Spain controlling this one. It's Ziober on the ball, probably the best Polish player. That shot just over the bar. Poland going all out for a consolation. This time it's blocked on the line. Poland claim for a handball. They're looking at the fourth referee, Benoit Wolf. He doesn't give it though. Frustration for Poland, but that's a classic beach soccer goal from Ziober. What a great player this young Pole is, and a great three-man move. Well worth watching again on the rebound. The throw comes out from Slawinski, the little flick back from Saganovsky, and all alone on the far post, Ziober. Class beach soccer there. No chance at all for Roberto Valero. 3-1. Still plenty of time left for Poland, especially when they make it 3-2. Ziober once again, just a minute later. Goal from Ziober. And suddenly Spain looking a little bit weaker. Going very close once again there, Ziober. But, well, good chance there as well for Spain. It was Jorge failing to get it past the keeper. Well, Spain had gone 4-2 up, but in the third period, Jawozowic pulls one back to make it 4-3. 5 minutes to go. Spain had gone 5-3 up. It's good control from Pajon. Great stop, but in quickly for the rebound, Agnon. And Spain 6-3 up. Agnon's second strike, third strike rather, hat-trick in this convincing victory for Spain. 6-3, still 4 minutes to go. Great save there from Slawinski. And so unfortunate there, Saganovsky looked to all as though it was going, and it took a nasty bounce off the sand and hit the post. Thrown out quickly by Valero. It's 2 minutes to go, just under, and that wraps it up. Nico gets his second, Spain's seventh, and no doubt the result: Spain 7, Poland 3. Guaranteed thrills and spills and goals galore, as we always say in the Euro Beach Soccer League. And these two sides, well, despite the difference between them, both putting on a superb display in Marseille. The klaxon about to go, 3-2-1, and Spain pick up a convincing 7-3 win over Poland. And what a great weekend it's been for Spain, coached by Joaquin Alonso here in Marseille. Polish players applauding their fans. We're in Marseille. It's the Euro Beach Soccer League 2010 Marseille tournament, day 3, and the final match of this exciting 3-day league tournament between France and Portugal. France coached by Eric Cantona, a legend of football, quickly making himself a legend of beach soccer too. Portugal coached by Johnny Conceição. And this the game really to decide which of the two will take the wooden spoon, both sides having lost both their games so far. And early on for the Portuguese, a bit of a chance. Good stop though. This time it's Francis Sciortino testing the keeper, Coimbra. João Carlos, I beg your pardon, at the other end. And it's Neves getting the opener for Portugal. 3 minutes into the first period, 9 minutes to go. Neves taking advantage to turn it past Hamel. Blocking what appeared to be a shot. Neves, shot from Durval, and turning it past Hamel, 1-0. Corner for France. Taken there by Basquiat, and well, very nearly Durval making it 1-1. In fact, it's Pagis, the goal given. Pagis, the number 9 in the end, getting the final touch. Cantona delighted with that. There's the corner. Pagis just doing enough to squeeze it over the line under pressure from Coimbra and João Carlos. 5 seconds left in the opening period. Neves. And surprising Hamel. 2-1 to Portugal. Cantona can't believe it. Those low shots, so hard to judge for the keepers. The ball bouncing irregularly. And Neves getting his and Portuguese second. And 3 minutes into period 2, it's Jordan who makes it 3-1. And things looking bleak for the home side. Again, quite a typical goal. Perhaps the sun could be to blame there. It's a great strike from the dead ball and completely beaten French keeper. Things will get worse as on this occasion it's Neves.
Get on!
And 4-1 to Portugal. Beating Hamel convincingly. Still in the second period, still plenty of time to go. Trying to flick that across Sciortino. Portugal now with the kickoff of the third period. And that one going down to Jordan, 5-1. Again, the tactics very well worked out there by Conceição, the coach, from the off. And completely beaten there. The French keeper Hamel. 5-1 to Portugal. France, well, simply for pride in front of their home crowd, trying to get back into it. It's a great header just wide from Basquiat. And, well, tremendous disappointment for the home team. Although they'll get some consolation there from Pagis, getting his second to make it 5-2. Cantona feeling the heat as much as any of these players, but by this third period, it's such hard work out there. 3 12-minute periods in beach soccer, and that's Pagis. Well, showing a bit of freshness. Good skills from Pagis on the ball, and good attempt there from Basquiat, the French captain. Portugal would take advantage of some of the gaps that France were leaving at the back in their push forward to try and get back into this game. It's a great stop though from keeper Hamel. And another one. And France insisting. That's well kept in play by Basquiat. Basquiat again. Looking for a combination with Mambi, but in the end, Basquiat goes all the way. 5-3. Still 6 minutes to go in this closing period. Anything can happen. And suddenly, France can see a glimmer of light at the end of the tunnel. The Portuguese keeper, João Carlos, unable to get down for that. And Basquiat turning up at just the right time. France going all out, leaving space at the back and get caught on the hop It's Bilro who makes it 6-3. And that surely is going to be it. It's Novo with the ball. Bilro all alone. And all he has to do is turn it past Hamel. And the illusion that France might have a chance to get back into the game is crushed. Nice work, though, from the kick-off. The shot finally from Mendy, blocked by João Carlos. And 1 second left. It's a Portuguese set piece from Jordan, well blocked by Hamel. The klaxon goes. Final score, France 3, Portugal 6. Disappointment for the home side. Fair play at the end of the day. Neves with a hat-trick. And Portugal winning convincingly. So, day 3, Division A, Spain with 9 points on top, Poland with 6. Hungary winning Division B there with 6 points, England getting their 3 points at the end. The winning side, Spain, go up to receive the trophy. And, well, thoroughly deserving it, a 100% record. And it's the coach, Joaquin Alonso, who goes to pick up the trophy. Well, it seems like Spain are winning just about everything these days. Great delight amongst the Spanish contingent, among the fans. The top scorer in the individual awards, it's Jorge. And here are some of the best goals. Bogajchuk from Belarus there. Tremendous volley in their opening game. There's Tavares of Portugal, unstoppable against Spain. Probably the best game of the weekend. Putting that one past the Spanish keeper. Evans from England with this beautiful overhead kick. On a throw in, a typical piece of tactics there in beach soccer. There's Simon from Spain with a goal directly from the corner, surprising the French keeper. And to my mind, the best goal of the weekend, Zioba of Poland. It's played out by Slawinski, the keeper, flicked back by Saganowski, and Zioba getting a fine goal.